Are you on your phone while recording?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Hi, future parents and students of Anson New Tech High School. My name is Dakota Calder. I'm a senior here at Anson New Tech.
And I'm Jay Gonzalez, and is also a senior at Anson New Tech.
And we're here to give you guys a tour of what Anson New Tech is like in a natural day.
In a nutshell. Yes, in a nutshell.
In a nutshell. What a day is like here at Anson New Tech High School. Hope you guys enjoy.
Why did you choose to join Anson New Tech?
Because at the time it was at the up in the elementary school, and I thought it would be more freedom to be up in the elementary school.
I chose to come to Anson New Tech High School because my cousin was one of the first graduating classes here, and she was always bragging about how she loved the idea of going to New Tech. She always loved the idea of how she got to decide what we did, what the trust card does for us, and I've always heard that the New Tech family is it's like family, basically. You can ask upperclassmen if you need help with something, or the upperclassmen might try to teach the underclassmen exactly what they should do and how they should work, like iMovie, for example. So it's like a family here, and that's why I chose to come here.
I chose to Anson New Tech because I did not want to go to the other schools and because I wanted to do robotics because it looked interesting.
Because my brother, he went here, and I really thought it was a good school for me to go to.
Because it was a small place and it wasn't like a really big place, so you can get to know people more better.
I chose to join Anson New Tech because it was a different environment than I'm used to, and I wanted something to change.
So far, what do you know about Anson New Tech's culture as a school?
That we got to work together as a group.
We build on trust, and that's why we have trust cards, and it's easier. Teachers don't treat you like you're smaller than them.
Based on a couple of months that I've been here, what I know about New Tech is that it's a pretty good school. It offers like robotics, college classes. And
sensational.
And so far, in the months that I've been here, I've realized that it's a very close-knit family and everybody helps each other out and nobody gets left behind.
Well, we pretty much know everyone in our grade and pretty much everyone below our grade, and it's kind of like a family, kind of, where we argue sometimes, but
So far, I've really learned a lot and really understood out of the 4 years I've been here, well, 3 years, that the colors, the wolf, and the trust, respect, responsibility, what it all means, and how it plays through our own, I guess, New Tech career, New Tech life. And it's very different from another school. How has your New Tech experience changed your way of learning?
I have to learn to work with people and communicate with people more. And
When I first came here, I was scared to speak in front of people, so when we had to start presenting and everything and talk in front of people, it really produced my voice out more. I won't be so shy, I guess.
Definitely because I sucked at giving speeches and talking in general, but now I can talk in front of a crowd, sort of.
Well, I was one of those people that was just like, oh, the teacher gave me an assignment, I'm going to do it on my own and not listen to what they say. And New Tech is helping me to learn to collaborate with people better.
Well, when I came to Anson Tech, I wasn't expecting to learn as much stuff as I did learn, and I learned how to work better in a group, because usually I would want to work by myself, but I learned how to work better in a group and with other people that I had nothing in common with.
I can say it's more fast for me to learn, and it's more easier for me to get used to. It's not like people just hand me paper and they're like, do this, and I'm not learning anything. I'm actually being taught what to do, how to do, and when to do.
it's really gotten me very used to project-based learning, which is, we do a project and, you get to work with different people and, be able to connect with them, even though, you were never really, I guess, friends with, some people. And, it's just a great way to learn because, the teacher doesn't, stand there for an hour and a half and just give lectures. And instead, the teachers help you learn on your own and become a better student. And that's why I think New Tech is a great school for that. How has project-based learning different from the original way of learning?
Because you are more like a technology person. Like, it's not like the book like we normally do, but it's like boards and we can work. I like it better than just the book though.
No one is stuck being that one person that always has to do work. Everyone has to participate somehow.
You could work with people and see like how they do their work, and then maybe you can use that instead of like you're by yourself.
Well, when you're working in a project, each person has a job and each person has to do something important and nobody feels left out and nobody is just dragging behind. You can't have somebody that's not doing work.
Project-based learning is different because when you go into project-based learning, you have to present what you've learned. You go online to the internet and you search textbooks and you find out what the answer is to the teacher's questions, for example. You learn in groups and every group member has a certain objective or they have a certain position they have to do throughout the project. And at a high school, you may have groups, but the thing is you don't have to worry about, firing somebody out of your group and everything because there you have to work with them no matter what. And here, if they don't pull their weight, you can just let them go.
Well, when you're in when we do projects, it's like you get more hands-on, you get to do stuff, you get to learn with more people, and you get to know stuff that you probably didn't know and somebody else can help you with it, and you get to get like good grades and stuff. It's cool.
And lastly, what is the difference between Anson New Tech and the other schools you've been a part of?
They give us better opportunities than the regular high school, and I feel like we can be more successful if we go to school.
Well, Anson New Tech helps to make sure that everybody has an important role and that everybody feels important and that everybody understands, instead of the other schools where most people are just like sitting in the back, like, I don't want to do it. They don't make you have any inspiration.
It's New Tech. I like New Tech. I've always liked New Tech.
You smart.
That you're a family here.
Anson New Tech is different from the high school and other schools because we're more of a family here. Like this place here at Anson New Tech, for example, as a senior, I have helped out the freshmen plenty of times since I've started here in my freshman year. I've had to work with iMovie and iPhoto and stuff like that, and that's basically how Anson New Tech is different from other high schools because we're the wolf pack, and no matter what, wolves always help out each other. So that's why.
Anson New Tech's different because it's project-based learning and it's more complicated than most other schools.
It's complicated, a good complicated?
It's a good complicated.
Sensational.
Onto different schools, I feel like they do more lectures, and in New Tech, the teachers pretty much just sit on their desk and, they introduce you the project, and whenever you need help, they'll be there to give a workshop or two, and I feel like it's a great way to learn how to be responsible, and I think that's pretty much what I learned throughout 3 years of New Tech, is that you don't learn from a teacher, you learn by yourself and through your peers and groups, and that's why I feel like we're more of a family because we're able to connect more with each other and that.
Well, Anson is different from the high school because it's like a whole bunch of drama at Anson High School, and it's a lot of kids and stuff. When you come to Anson New Tech, you have It's a family here. You have a more quiet-based learning. You get to learn better. It's not as much drama. And then from the academy.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.